Did you hear about the 71-year-old man who passed away in his sleep last night? His family was completely shocked. He seemed perfectly fine the day before, with no significant health issues. It was just a typical evening, yet by morning, he never woke up. What happened? Could it have been prevented? The reality is that after the age of 70, certain nighttime habits can quietly jeopardize your health, raising the risk of serious conditions like strokes, heart attacks, and even sudden death. The most alarming part? Many people aren't even aware that they're making these mistakes. In this video, we'll explore 4 nighttime habits that seniors over 70 should avoid. These are small, seemingly harmless routines, but they can have a major impact on your health and longevity. Some of them might surprise you, while others could be things you've been doing for years without a second thought. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge to protect yourself, improve your sleep, and wake up feeling stronger and healthier every morning. Stay with me until the end, because the last habit is something that many seniors unknowingly do every night, and it could be putting them in serious danger. You'll also find out what you can do instead to ensure a safer, healthier sleep. Let's dive in. Number 1. Eating heavy meals too late at night. One of the most common yet risky bedtime habits for those over 70 is eating large meals too close to bedtime. You might think it's harmless. Maybe you've been doing it for years without any problems. However, as we age, our bodies don't process food the way they once did. What you eat, and more importantly, when you eat, can greatly affect your sleep, heart health, and even increase your risk of sudden complications during the night. When you were younger, you could probably eat a big dinner late at night and sleep soundly. But now, after 70, your metabolism slows down. Your digestive system becomes less efficient, and it takes longer for your body to break down food. This can lead to acid reflux, disturbed sleep, and even higher blood pressure, all of which are associated with a greater risk of heart attacks and strokes during sleep. If you've ever woken up with heartburn, discomfort, or a racing heart in the middle of the night, your late-night eating habits could be the culprit. Here's why. When you eat a heavy meal right before bed, your body shifts its focus from deep, restorative sleep to digesting food. Your stomach produces acid, your intestines work overtime, and your heart rate remains elevated when it should be slowing down. This disrupts your sleep, keeping you in a lighter, more restless state and increasing the likelihood of sudden cardiovascular events. For instance, if you indulge in a late-night snack like a rich pasta dish or a greasy burger before bed, you might feel full and satisfied. But when you lie down, your body struggles to keep stomach acid down. This acid can creep up into your esophagus, causing discomfort, coughing, or even choking sensations that can wake you up. Over time, chronic acid reflux, GERD, can weaken the muscles in your throat and airway, raising the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a dangerous lung infection that can be life-threatening for seniors. Even worse, eating too late can cause spikes in blood sugar levels. If you have diabetes or are at risk, this can lead to glucose imbalances, making it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar while you sleep. Studies show that seniors who regularly eat late at night are at a higher risk of developing metabolic disorders that contribute to heart disease. So, what can you do instead? Try to finish your last meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This gives your body the time it needs to digest properly before you lie down. If you need a snack, opt for something light and easy to digest, such as a handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a cup of warm herbal tea. These options can promote better sleep without putting unnecessary strain on your digestive system. Keep in mind that your body functions differently now compared to when you were younger. By making a simple change to your eating habits, you can reduce your risk of nighttime health issues, improve the quality of your sleep, and give your body the rest it truly needs. Number 2. Drinking too much liquid before bed. Many people believe that staying hydrated is always beneficial. And while that's generally true, drinking too much liquid, especially in the evening, can actually be harmful as you age. If you're over 70 and find yourself waking up multiple times at night to use the bathroom, it may be time to rethink how much liquid you're consuming before bed. But the issue isn't just disrupted sleep. This habit can also increase your risk of falls, heart problems, and even cognitive decline over time. Here's why it's important. As we age, our bladder becomes less efficient at holding urine for extended periods. The muscles weaken, your kidneys continue filtering fluids at night, and your body becomes more sensitive to even small amounts of liquid in your system. So, if you drink a large glass of water, tea, or juice right before bed, you're far more likely to wake up in the middle of the night with a strong urge to go. While this may seem like a minor inconvenience, the consequences can be much more serious than you might think. Imagine this. It's the middle of the night, and you suddenly wake up needing to use the bathroom. You rush out of bed, but your blood pressure hasn't adjusted yet, leading to a condition called postural hypotension. This is a sudden drop in blood pressure when you stand up, which can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. Many seniors experience this without realizing it, and it's one of the leading causes of dangerous nighttime falls. A simple trip to the bathroom can quickly turn into a life-threatening accident, resulting in fractures, head injuries, or worse. On top of falls, frequent nighttime urination, known as nocturia, can seriously disturb your sleep cycle. Every time you wake up and turn on the light, your brain thinks it's morning. This interferes with the natural production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for deep, restorative sleep. Over time, poor sleep quality can weaken your immune system, raise your blood pressure, and even accelerate cognitive decline. Studies show that seniors who regularly wake up at night are at higher risk of developing dementia and other memory-related conditions due to the long-term disruption of their sleep. So, how can you stay hydrated without disrupting your sleep? Instead of cutting out liquids completely, try adjusting your fluid intake schedule. Drink the majority of your fluids earlier in the day and start tapering off by late afternoon. If you're thirsty in the evening, take small sips rather than consuming a full glass of liquid at once. And be mindful of caffeinated beverages like coffee or tea in the late afternoon. They act as diuretics, which increase urine production and can worsen the problem. Another tip: keep an eye on hidden sources of liquids in your diet. Soups, fruits with high water content, and even some medications can contribute to fluid retention, making it more likely you'll wake up during the night. By making small but thoughtful adjustments, You can significantly improve your sleep quality, reduce your risk of nighttime falls, and support your overall health in the long run. If you're still watching and finding these tips useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and turning on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating helpful content to inform and inspire you. Let's keep going. Number 3, sleeping in a room that's too warm. A warm, cozy bedroom might seem like the perfect setup for a good night's sleep, but if you're over 70, keeping your room too warm could actually put your health at risk. Many seniors make the mistake of turning up the thermostat or bundling up in heavy blankets, thinking it will help them sleep better. However, sleeping in a room that's too warm can increase your risk of heart problems, dehydration, and poor sleep quality without you even realizing it. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating temperature. Our ability to sweat and release heat diminishes, making it easier for body temperature to rise too high, especially while we sleep. When your body overheats, your heart has to work harder to cool you down, which puts unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system. This is especially dangerous for seniors with heart conditions, high blood pressure, or circulation issues. Think about this. Have you ever woken up feeling sweaty, restless, or even short of breath in the middle of the night? That's your body struggling to regulate heat. Studies show that sleeping in a warm room can lead to dehydration, even if you don't feel thirsty. Mild dehydration at night can cause your blood to thicken, which increases the risk of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes, especially for older adults. Let's imagine an example. Frank, a 74-year-old retiree, likes to read in bed before he sleeps. He keeps his room at a comfortable 75 degrees Fahrenheit and uses thick blankets to stay warm. But every night, he finds himself tossing and turning, waking up drenched in sweat and feeling groggy the next morning. What Frank doesn't realize is that his warm sleeping environment is interfering with his body's natural sleep cycle, preventing him from reaching the deep, restorative stages of sleep his body needs to stay healthy. A cooler room promotes better sleep by helping the body naturally lower its core temperature. This process is essential for deep sleep, which is crucial for memory consolidation, immune function, and overall longevity. Seniors who sleep in a cooler room often wake up feeling more refreshed, energized, and mentally alert. So, what's the ideal temperature for sleep? Experts recommend keeping your bedroom between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit for the best sleep quality. If that feels too chilly, try using breathable cotton blankets instead of heavy synthetic ones that trap heat. Light, moisture-wicking sleepwear can also help regulate body temperature throughout the night. Another simple tip: open a window for fresh air or use a small fan to circulate the air. This not only helps keep the room cooler, but also improves air quality, reducing the risk of respiratory problems that could disturb your sleep. Making this small change to your sleep environment can have a big impact on your overall health. By keeping your bedroom cool, you can reduce the strain on your heart, promote deeper sleep, and wake up feeling more rested, without the risks associated with overheating. Now, let's move on to one final bedtime habit that's particularly dangerous for seniors, and you might be doing it every night without even realizing it. This one might surprise you. Number 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. Most people don't give much thought to how they sleep, assuming that as long as they're comfortable, everything is fine. However, after 70, the position you sleep in can have a significant impact on your health, more than you might realize. The wrong sleeping position can lead to breathing issues, poor circulation, and even increase the risk of heart failure or stroke. Unfortunately, many seniors unknowingly sleep in a way that puts unnecessary strain on their bodies every night. Here's why it's so important. As we age, our bodies naturally undergo changes in muscle tone, lung function, and circulation. Sleeping in the wrong position for extended periods can restrict airflow, reduce oxygen levels, and put pressure on important blood vessels, making it harder for your body to function properly during sleep. Over time, this can lead to conditions like snoring, sleep apnea, and even more serious problems like heart strain at night. For instance, sleeping flat on your back may feel comfortable, but for many seniors, it's one of the riskiest positions. When lying on your back, gravity causes your tongue and soft tissues in your throat to relax and fall backward, partially obstructing your airway. This can lead to obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where your breathing repeatedly stops and starts during the night. Many people don't even realize they have sleep apnea, but it can significantly increase the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even sudden cardiac arrest. Consider Robert, a 76-year-old who always slept on his back. His wife noticed that he occasionally stopped breathing at night and would gasp for air. At first, he shrugged it off, thinking it was just a normal part of aging. However, over time, he began waking up feeling exhausted, with headaches and difficulty concentrating during the day. When he finally talked to his doctor, he found out that his sleeping position was contributing to undiagnosed sleep apnea, putting undue stress on his heart every night. Even if you don't have sleep apnea, sleeping in the wrong position can still affect circulation. Sleeping on your right side, for example, has been shown to place additional pressure on the heart, making it harder for blood to circulate properly. This is especially concerning for seniors with heart conditions, as it can lead to fluid buildup in the lungs and legs, ultimately contributing to a condition called congestive heart failure. So, what's the best sleeping position after 70? Experts recommend sleeping on your left side whenever possible. This position improves circulation, allows the heart to pump more efficiently, and even helps with digestion. For those who suffer from acid reflux or heartburn, sleeping on the left side can prevent stomach acid from rising into the throat, which reduces discomfort and promotes better sleep quality. If you find it difficult to stay on your side during sleep, consider using a body pillow to keep you from rolling onto your back. Elevating your head slightly with a supportive pillow can also help keep your airways open and reduce the likelihood of breathing disruptions. For those who experience joint pain or stiffness, placing a pillow between your knees can help maintain spinal alignment and relieve pressure on your lower back. Making this simple change to your sleeping position can have a significant effect on your overall health. By ensuring that your body is in an optimal position for circulation, breathing, and heart function, you can reduce the risk of nighttime health issues and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. If you're still watching and finding these tips helpful, Please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and turning on the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Let's continue. Final thoughts. We've discussed 4 bedtime habits that may seem harmless, but can actually pose risks to your health after the age of 70. From eating too late at night and drinking too many fluids before bed, to keeping your room too warm and sleeping in the wrong position, each of these habits can silently affect your heart, sleep quality, and overall well-being. The good news is that these risks aren't set in stone. By making small adjustments to your nightly routine, you can improve your sleep, lower your risk of serious health issues, and wake up feeling stronger and more refreshed every morning. Now, take a moment to think about which of these habits you might recognize in your own routine. Do you wake up frequently during the night? Ever felt restless or overheated while sleeping? Have you been sleeping on your back for years without realizing the effect? Whatever the case may be, the key is awareness. Once you identify the issue, you can take action to address it. Here's my challenge to you. Tonight, pay attention to your bedtime routine. Try adjusting just one of these habits and see how it impacts your sleep. Whether it's eating your last meal a little earlier, lowering the temperature in your room, or switching to your left side while sleeping, even one small change can lead to big improvements over time. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned and how you plan to apply it to your life. Your feedback is important to us, and reading your comments motivates and encourages us. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.